I told you that some of us want to pretend as if we live in a world where God is absent, even though he showed up for roll call. We pretend he's not present. But it's interesting. We can easily find the evidence that points to the presence of evil. Even within ourselves, we can recognize that evil is present. Every day I wake up in the morning, I take roll call, evil is present and accounted for. Interesting. We can see, we can sense, we can identify the presence of evil. But how come we can't recognize the presence of God? Why can't we allow God's presence to be as accountable as the presence of evil? Warfare, conflict. Because on the inside of us, the evil, the sin, the carnal nature that is naturally resident in us is at odds against the presence of God. The presence of evil doesn't want us to recognize that God is present. Watch this. As a matter of fact, here's how evil works. Evil would say to us, hey, obviously, God can't be present because I'm here. Evil will use the fact that evil is present and use that as the reason for God not being present. To suggest that if I'm here, evil speaking, if I'm here, God can't be here. Really? Evil would try to make us believe that if sin is present, God can't be there. If sin is in you, then God cannot be available to rescue you. He can't be here because God can't be where evil is. God can't be present if evil is already here. Wow, you're right. We'd have a great challenge if God could not show up when evil is present. But I got news for you. I told you that we cannot let anything prevent us or keep us from coming into the presence of God. Not even evil itself should prevent us from coming in to the presence of God. Paul says, I don't know how to deal with this. I have the will to do good, but I don't know how to do the good that I want to do. But on the inside of me, I see that there is the presence of sin. It's in me. It dwells in my flesh. So there's no good thing in my flesh. So how can I do what's good if I always default to doing what's evil? Because when I would do good, evil is always present. Watch this. Here's our cure. Keep reading. You'll discover that Paul recognized where our deliverance comes from. He says, I can't do anything on my own, but I see another law warring against the laws of my members, the law in my flesh, that cannot prevent the work of God from delivering me from the body of this death. Paul says, thanks be to God for Jesus Christ, who has delivered me. Watch this. Delivered me from the body of this death.